Today we're going to discuss herbs that can help strengthen your hair, have antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which means it's good for healing the scalp and helping you retain length. So let's get into today's video. Hello my happy nappy crew, it's NowIamNappy here, and y'all, this week begins week 11 of our herbal hair growth challenge. And yes y'all, I'm finally better and my computer is back to working, so you get your regular scheduled videos. This week again, we are going to be focusing on herbs that can help strengthen the hair. Of course y'all know I'll be using my henna gloss bar, but I'll also be giving you some herb options while I melt the gloss bar down, and I'll tell you about these herbs when I apply it to my hair. So we're going to begin with a double boiler, and I'm going to be using my henna gloss bar. Go ahead and add that to the pan, and I'll be adding in about half a cup of distilled water to the mixture. Go ahead and heat that up and stir periodically to let it melt down. This generally takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You could also opt to use my other gloss bars, such as the Bhringraj Rosemary Amla gloss bar, the Brahmi Clove and Aloe gloss bar, or even the Amla Fenugreek Neem gloss bar, or the Hibiscus Fenugreek and Aloe bar. Any of these bars work, as they do contain herbs that have strengthening properties that we'll learn about a little later on. Alright, now that we have our henna gloss bar melted down, I'm going to go ahead and shampoo my hair off screen and come back on ready to apply it down the length of my hair. So the first herb we're going to speak about today that has strengthening properties is obviously going to be henna. As we know, henna coats the hair shaft, forming a protective layer that strengthens the hair cuticle and reduces breakage. Henna also contains the lawsum dye, which helps to impart that reddish tint to your hair. Especially if you have light colored or gray strands, you'll be able to see this reddish tint. Again, this tint actually binds with the proteins in our hair cuticle, helping them to become stronger. It also aids in reducing split ends and breakage, and helps to improve the overall elasticity of the hair. The next herb we're going to discuss is cassia. Now, cassia is also commonly referred to as neutral henna because it does have some of the same strengthening properties, but it doesn't impart any color to our hair. So if you have very light or gray hair, you won't get any reddish tint like you do with henna. And again, henna coats the hair shaft similar to how henna does. It provides strength and protection without altering the color. It also can aid in adding volume to the hair strand and making it appear fuller and stronger, and improve the overall elasticity, reducing breakage and split ends. The only thing with cassia though is that those properties wear away after about 3 weeks. I would say, and some other benefits of cassia though do include its antifungal and antibacterial properties, which also aid in a healthy scalp. The next herb is an old favorite, y'all. I haven't used this herb in a while, and this is Ziziphus or cedar powder. This is also a very strengthening herb. Again, it acts just like henna and cassia in that it coats the hair shaft. It adds strength and shine and thickness to the hair. It also can increase your hair volume, making your fine hair appear fuller and more resilient. Now, Ziziphus also has cleansing properties, which can help remove dirt and oils from the scalp without strengthening it. It protects the hair from environmental damage as well, and can make your hair appear smoother and less prone to breakage. You also don't get any color deposit while using Ziziphus, so it's also a great herb. I will link my video on Ziziphus powder if you're looking for an easy recipe. The next herb we're going to discuss today is Bhringraj. Bhringraj also has a number of benefits for strengthening the hair, this one particularly at the hair roots, which means it also helps to reduce hair thinning, hair fall, and improve blood circulation. It can also help you to maintain the natural color of your hair and reduce oxidative stress, and really good for those who are suffering from dandruff or any forms of dermatitis. The next strengthening herb is a fan favorite, actually one of my favorites, and that is fenugreek. Now, fenugreek is rich in nicotinic acid and proteins and iron, which help to rebuild hair follicles and treat scalp conditions like dandruff. It also helps to strengthen the hair shaft and improve elasticity. Now, you can soak fenugreek seeds overnight and use the water on your hair, or you can use the powder to make a paste in your hair. I highly recommend straining that paste ahead of time, as fenugreek seeds will build up in your fine kinky strands and be difficult to rinse away. Again, I'll list on the screen some of my old videos with easy DIY recipes. The last herb we're going to talk about today is the bonus one, and that's actually hibiscus. Hibiscus is actually packed with a ton of amino acids that nourish the hair. And if you're unfamiliar, you guys, amino acids are actually what proteins are made out of. So they're really essential because they can penetrate deep into the hair cuticle and into the hair shaft, providing that strength from deep within. It can also strengthen the roots of the hair, so it prevents that hair loss or hair thinning, and helps to prevent split ends by strengthening the individual strand. Hibiscus can also help boost collagen production, which can aid in hair growth. Again, you can make a hibiscus tea out of this. You can also use hibiscus powder or any of my gloss bars that contain hibiscus and use it as a mask on your hair. Alright, this is just some of my favorite herbs to use. Again, I'll be leaving the henna mask on for about 5 to 6 hours, y'all. I'm actually use henna for multiple reasons, for strength, but also to aid in coloring my gray hair. So I like to maximize the length of time I leave it on my hair strands. Afterwards, I rinsed it out, and y'all, my strands were so elongated. My hair felt so nourished and strong, and y'all, I just love how my hair feels after using henna. And if you remember, you guys, I do not deep condition after henna because I want to maximize the dye release benefits. So I'm just going to go in lightly and use my oat and aloe leave-in conditioner and spray that down the length of my strands, and then briefly go in with my hibiscus and champagne moisturizing styler and just gently use this to put my hair into some top knot buns, so that way I can actually deep condition midweek. Now, if you are not looking for severe dye release properties, you can go in and deep condition your hair right away. But if you're like me, I recommend waiting at least 3 days for the dye to oxidize so you can maximize those results. And then you can go in and deep condition your hair and then re-moisturize your hair and style it for the week. Now this week, just because I am only using this style until Wednesday, I'm just using my 2 pigtails, and then I'll be deep conditioning. Alright, you guys, let me know down below what are your favorite herbs to use for strengthening properties. But that's it for this week. I'll see y'all next week as we enter our final week of our herbal hair growth challenge. Alright, but that's it for this week. I'll see you next time. Bye.